This is the Roulette Master, and I'm really excited about today's video because one of my subscribers, John, sent me an email asking me to square off the Holy Grail roulette system against the winner of the Bracket Challenge, Randall's 2 dozen 2 column, two fantastic roulette systems. Each are going to get a $2,000 bankroll, 15 minutes of playtime, and I'm about to set the timer for the Holy Grail, which is going to go up first. And here we go. Let's get started. So again, it's a $2,000 bankroll on each system today. We're going to have $10 on first and second 12. If you haven't seen these systems before, I'm going to tell you everything you need to play them. And that's a loss to start out there. Okay, so with the Holy Grail roulette system, when you lose, you increase by a unit. So we're going to go from 10 to 20. And we're going to spin on first and second 12. And here we go. Okay, that's a 17 black. So that's a $20 win. We're going to check our balance. We're all square, so we're going to stay at 20 until we hit $150 profit with this system. We're going to keep increasing after losses, and we're going to stay the same after wins. So there's a 5 red. That's another win. So we'll stay at 20. Okay, we're up $20. Again, we're going to try to get $150 of profit before we restart. And here we go. That's a 19 red. All right, that's another win. So we're already up $40. And let's place another $20 bet. Again, we're going to keep it the same if we win. If we lose, we're going to increase by 1 unit of $10 each. And that's a 26 black. And that's a loss. So now we're going to go to $30. And spin. And again, each time we lose, we'll go up 1 unit till we reach that profit threshold. That's a 20 black. And that's a win. So now we'll stay at 30 because we won. We're currently up $30. And let's spin. Here we go. This is exciting. I can't wait to see which one comes out ahead today. That's a 29 black. We lost, so we're going to increase. So we'll go from 30 to 40. I also like this system because it's really easy to follow, and you can play it without stressing too much about whether you're doing it right or wrong. And we lost at 40, so now we're going to go to 50. Here we go. Again, you just increase by 1 unit when you lose. Stay the same when you win till you get $150 of profit. But there's a 0, so that's definitely a loss. So we're going to go to 60 each. And here we go. Okay, you can see currently we're minus 210, but that's just because we haven't got on a win streak here yet. We're going to have 60 on each, 120 total bet. And here we go. Another 0. Wow, that's rough. Okay, so we're going to go to 70 each now. This is why you have a $2,000 bankroll right here, guys. You never know when you're going to get really bad numbers, and we finally got a win there. So we're going to stay at 70. And temporarily we're down, but we still have almost $1,800 left in bankroll. So let's see if we can get on a winning streak now. Just when you go on losing streaks, that's bad. But if you go on winning streaks, that makes up for it. So you have to have the bankroll in order for that to be able to happen. You have to have the chance to come back. And we not only want to come back, but we want to get ahead and make some money. So we're going to stay right here at 70 each until we have a loss. Then we'll increase by 1 again. And there's another win on 8 black. Oh, actually, we didn't get our bets down on that one. Sorry, guys. Okay, here we go again. So it would be another $70 up here, but and we lost. So we need to increase. All right. So we'll have 80 each now, and let's spin. Here we go. If you make a mistake like that, just keep on going, and you'll be okay. So that's a 32 red. That's a loss. So now we'll go to 90 each. All right, 180 total bet. Let's check our balance so you guys can see we are down 420, but I think we're going to make a comeback here. So let's see what we get. That's a 24 black. We'll stay at 90 each. Now we're minus 330. 180 total bet still. We're 4 minutes 34 seconds in, so we still have lots of time to come back. Let's do it. So there's a win at 90. We're just going to rebet and spin like we do every time we win unless we reach that 150 profit goal. Here we go. That's a 1 red. That's another win. Okay, so we're just going to continue to bet at 90 until we get in that profit level. And there's another win, 22 black. Fantastic. And we're minus 60 now. You can see we're already coming back. We're still at 90 each. 180 total bet. We're 5 minutes and about 12 seconds in out of the 15. That's a 4 black. That's another win. So even after all that trouble we had, we're already back up again. We're up $30, and we're going to spin again here. Okay, that's another win. So we're coming back. And now we're up 120. If we get one more win, we will reset. We'll be over that 150 profit level. But we lost, so we have to increase again. So now we'll go to 100. And let's spin. Here we go. Almost 6 minutes in out of the 15. And that's a 2 black. That's a win. Let's see where that puts us. And we're up 40. So let's get another win here. And that's a 27 red. That's a loss. So we're going to actually increase again. Now we're going to go to 110 each. 220 total bet. And let's see if we can get a few wins in a row here. Ooh, that's a loss though. Okay. That's why, again, why we have the $2,000 bankroll. So we're going to increase again by $10 on each, 240 total. And let's spin. Here we go. Okay, that's a win. And this really shows you the importance of having that bankroll because you're going to have tough times when you're playing roulette, and you have to have enough bankroll to come back from tough times. And there's another win there. So we're going to stay the same. We're at minus 140. 240 total bet here. 120 each. And that's a 3 red. That's another win. Okay, so we're at minus 20. Let's see if we can get a win here at 240 total, 120 on each. And there's a 28 black. That's another loss. So we're going to increase again. And now we'll have 130 on each, 260 total. 7 minutes, 21 seconds in. And that's a 30 red. That's another loss. Okay, so we're going to increase one more time. I'll show you how much we're down now so you know what we have to come back from. We still have about $1,500 left in bankroll though, so we're good there, but we have a 140 each, 280 total bet here. And there's a win on 10 black. Okay, so we're minus 380. Let's spin again here. See if we can get some wins in a row. There's another win. That's a 6 black. Okay, we're minus 240. 280 total bet, 140 each. And let's spin. That's a 9 red. Okay, we're minus 100 now. 140 each, 280 total. Let's see if we can get a win. Ooh, we lost again. Okay. Again, you have to have patience with this. You can't just have a small bankroll and not have patience. You have to have patience for it to be the right time to cash out. Now we're at 150 each, 300 total, and there's a win. Because each time you have a loss here, and we're going to keep the bet the same because we won on that one, but each time you have a loss, it sets you back a little, and you have to get some multiple wins to get yourself back on track. You need patience to do that and a bankroll. So here we go. We still have about a little over 5 minutes, actually 6 minutes left on this one. There's another win. We're up 70. Repeat the bet here. If we get a win here, we'll be resetting, I believe. Let's see what we get. Okay, so I think we did. We hit our 150 profit goal, so we're going to restart. We're up 220. So we're going to go back to the original $10 on each bet. And that just took a lot of patience, didn't it? But it did pay off, and we never got close to losing our bankroll, but we did get down a little bit. And we're going to increase again after that loss. So now we'll have 20 on each. The thing to remember on this is you never go down unless you never go down on the bets unless you reach your 150 goal. So we're going to stay at 20 because we won. And our next goal on this one would be $300. And we're already partially there because we went over on the first one. So if you overlap on the first win, that'll give you a chance to basically not have to make as much on the second go round. So we're only 60 away from it right now. And here we go from our second goal of 300. So again, if you go over to 150, it gives you a little bit of wiggle room there. And we're at 260. Let's rebet and spin. Here we go. All right. That's a 14 red. Okay, so there's a we're up 280. If we get this one, we'll be resetting again, and we'll be up 300. Actually, a little more than 300. But there's a loss, so we didn't quite get there. So we're going to increase, again, 1 unit on each. $30 each and a $60 total bet. We're about almost 11 minutes in out of the 15. That's a 4 black. Okay, that's a win, so we will keep the bets the same. Let's check our balance. We're up 270, trying to get to 300, and here we go. Okay, that's a 2 black. That's another win. We're up 300, so we reset, and took some patience and bankroll, but we're moving along pretty good here. And there's a 17 black. Okay, we got the win, so we'll just stay right there and continue to bet the same until we have a loss. And let's see what we get here. There's a 00, so we know we're going to increase. And our next goal, probably already figured out, but our next goal is going to be 450, another $150 of profit. So we're at 150 profit, then 300, then the next goal will be 450, and that's a 1 red. Okay, we'll keep the bet the same and rebet and spin, and that's because we won. We keep the bet the same unless we reach that profit goal. That's a 27 red. Okay, we lost, so we will be increasing 30 each, 60 total. We have about between 2 and 3 minutes left in this first part of the challenge today, and that's a 23 red. Okay, so that's a win there. Let's go ahead and rebet and spin. Again, 450 is our next goal. Let's see what we get here. That's a 21 red. Okay, that's a $30 win. We're up 330, so we'll keep the bet the same and spin. And we're almost 13 minutes in here out of the 15. There's a loss on 32 red, so we will increase again. All right, 40 each now, and here we go. $80 total bet. That's a 13 black. Okay, we got the win. We're up 310. We're just going to rebet at 80 because we won that one. We're going to keep the bets the same, and that's a 22 black. That's a win. All right, let's check our balance. We're up 350. We will rebet and spin at 40 each, 80 total. We're 13 minutes, 20 seconds in out of the first 15 minutes of the challenge. That's a 17 black. That's a $40 win. We're up 390. Again, our next goal is 450, so we're not that far away. And let's see what we get here. There's a loss, though, on 35 black. So we will be increasing again. Now we're at 50 each, 100 total. And let's spin. That's a 14 red. That's a win, so we'll keep the bet the same. Check our balance. We're up 360. Again, we're trying to get to 450. And we have almost a minute, actually a little over a minute left of the first part of the challenge. There's another win. We're up 410. We'll keep the bet the same and spin. Here we go. That's a 25 red. That's a loss. So we will increase again. Okay, 60 each, 120 total. Here we go. That's a 21 red. That's a win. All right, so we're up 370. Let's rebet and spin. And let's see what we get here. That's a 13 black. That's a win. All right, so we're up 430. Let's rebet and spin. We're getting close to that next profit goal. We have about 20 seconds left. And there's another win. Okay, let's check it out. We're up $490 and we're out of time. So the Holy Grail roulette system made $490 in 15 minutes. Now next up is going to be the winner of the bracket challenge, Randall's second column, second dozen roulette system. It'll also have a $2,000 bankroll and $10 units. I can't wait to see how it does, but Holy Grail did fantastic. Started out a little slow, but $490 is pretty awesome. All right, let's move on to the next system. All right, it's time for Randall's second dozen, second column roulette system. And again, $2,000 bankroll, $10 units. And we're going to have $10 on second column. Let me switch those to $10 chips and $10 on second 12. Let me start the timer for 15 minutes. There we go, and let's spin. I'm going to cover everything you need to know about this one as well. And here we go. That's a 20 black. And that's a good way to start. We hit the column and the color. The column and the 12 on that one. And we're up $40. And so we're going to still be at 10 on each. Here we go. All right, let's spin. Okay, that's a 32 red. Okay, that's a $10 win. We'll take that. Let's just rebet and spin. Here we go. So you get a lot of partial wins with this system. I'm going to explain everything you need to know. So when we lose, just like the Holy Grail, we're going to increase by a unit. But the cool thing about this one is that as long as you hit one of the two, you end up winning. So the only way you lose is if you don't hit either one. There's a $20 win. We'll be happy to take that. We're up $50. And let's go ahead and spin. Here we go. And with this one, once you reach session profit, you restart. So that's a 27 red. That's a loss. So we will increase again. All right, now we'll have $30 on each. And let's see what we get. That's a 17 black. And boy, that's a great one. So we definitely reached session profit there. We're already up 130. And we're going to go back to 10 on each. So it's really important with this one to remember where session profit is, but you don't have to be exactly there. Randall says you just have to be somewhat close to it. But there's a loss, so we will increase again. Now we'll have 20 on each. And let's check our balance. We're up 110. But always remember where you were before. We were just up 130. So keep that in mind. That's a 11 black. Okay, that's a $20 win. We'll be happy to take that. We're up 130. Let's rebet and spin here. And if we establish new session profit here, we're going to restart. That's a 1 red. But let's increase. So now we have $30 on each, and we're looking for those. Now I'm going to talk to you about the numbers that are the jackpot numbers. And but first we need to increase again because we just lost. And but the jackpot numbers are 14, 17, 20, 23, and you can see why, because that means the column and the dozen both hit at the same time. And that's a 4 black. Okay, that's another loss. So let's check our balance. We're minus 50. So we're kind of starting off behind just like we did with the Holy Grail roulette system, but boy, it came back with a flurry. So let's see what this one does. That's a 27 red. And that's another loss. So let's go ahead and increase. Now we'll have 60 each, 120 total. And it might seem like we're getting way behind, but we're really not, because what this system does, and we just had another loss there. So you can see now we're down 270, but since we're increasing after every loss, the next time we hit a jackpot number, it's going to pay huge. And let's see what we get here. There's a 16 red. And we'll be happy to take those partial wins along the way as well. Again, as long as you hit one of the two, you're making some money. So here we go. There's a 2 black. We'll take those $70 wins all day long, and we're going to repeat the bet. Again, if we win, we keep it the same. If we lose, we increase by a unit. That's a 27 red, and that's a loss. So we will be increasing again. We need to check our balance. Again, we're down 270, just like we were with the Holy Grail system at the beginning, but this one could definitely come back as well. Let's see what happens here. That's a 30 red. But there's another loss, so we are down 430. But the good thing is we still have almost $1,600 left in bankroll. So this also requires patience. And here we go. That's a 15 black. And that's a $90 win. We'll be happy to take that. And let's spin again. Again, we keep the bets the same if we win. And that's 11 black. That's another $90 win, which we'll be very happy to take. And let's spin again. We're waiting for that jackpot number, though. One of those ones in the column and the 12. Ooh, but there's the 0. That's not good. And let's increase again. So you can see we're minus 430 right now. And we're going to be increasing again. See, now we have $100 on each. So you can only imagine how much that's going to pay when we hit one of those jackpot numbers. And that's why you need a large bankroll like $2,000 like we do today. We won 100 there because you need the patience and the ability to wait around until one of those hits. If you run out of bankroll, you can't do that. And that's a 13 black. That's another nice $100 win. We're minus 230. And let's spin. Here we go. We're almost 6 minutes in on this second system. Another $100 win. Man, we're doing pretty good on those partial wins. And let's see if we can get a jackpot number. That's a 1 red. That is a loss, so we will increase again. And this, just like the Holy Grail, it's all about when you cash out. When you get hot, you cash out. And that's a 22 black. That's a good partial win of 110. And we're minus 220. Still have almost $1,800 left in bankroll, though. That comes in handy. And that's a 35 black. That's another $110 win. We're minus 110. And let's spin. There we go. Eventually we're going to hit one of those numbers, and it's going to really pay. That's a 34 red. That's a loss, though, so let's increase again. Okay, 120 each, 240 total. And let's spin. That's a 20 black. And we finally hit the jackpot number. Look at that. Now we're back up again after all those losses. And then now we just go back to 10 on each again and spin. So we have 10 on second column, 10 on second 12. We still have to make up some ground to beat the Holy Grail, which made $490 earlier. But let's keep going. We might get there. So let's go ahead. Now we have 20 on each, and we're 7 minutes in out of 15. And that's a 13 black. Okay, that's a $20 win. We'll take it, and we'll stay right there at 20 each. Here we go. Okay, that's an 18 red. That's another $20 win. And we're up 170. And this is another thing I want to tell you about. If you reach session profit without hitting a jackpot number, you still restart. So we just restarted there. And that's a 14 red. And you might say, well, we just hit a jackpot number there, and we did. We're up 210. And you might say, well, you know, if you had just kept going, you would have won a ton there, which is correct, but it's in the long run, you're going to be better off resetting when you're in session profit. And there's a loss. Let's increase. Now we have 20 on each, 40 total. 8 minutes and 20 seconds in. That's a 19 red. It's a nice $20 win. We're up 210. And let's spin. Here we go. Okay, that's a 36 red. And and that's a loss, so let's increase. Now we'll have 30 on each, 60 total. And here we go. Let's see what we get. That's 11 black. And we'll be happy to take that $30 win. We're up 200. And here we go again, 60 total, 30 on each. 9 minutes in out of 15. And that's a 1 red, that's a loss. So we will increase again. Okay, now we have an $80 total bet. And let's spin. Okay, that's a 29 black. We'll be happy to take that $40 win. We're up 180. We'll keep the bets the same, and here we go. All right, that's a 4 black. That's a loss, so let's go ahead and increase again. And again, you just need the patience and bankroll to wait around for one of those good numbers to hit, or a bunch of consecutive wins can do it as well. Partial wins, that is. So just like right there, that was a $50 partial win. And if you get a bunch of those in a row, again, all you have to do to win those is hit one of the two. You might not need to, hit one of those jackpot numbers. But there's a loss with another 0, so let's increase. All right, we'll have 60 on each, 120 total. And 10 minutes in out of 15. Here we go. That's a 23 red. And that's a jackpot number. So that just jumped us up to 290. So we're a lot closer to getting toward the Holy Grail now. But both systems are really doing well. And that's a 29 black there. That's another good partial win. We're up 300. And let's spin. Here we go. That's an 18 red. Okay, that's a $10 win. We'll take any win, and let's spin. Again, we're going to stay the same if we win. If we lose, we're going to increase unless we're in session profit. And let's increase again. You can see we're up 290 and $40 total bet now, 20 on each. 4 minutes left in the second part of this challenge, and that's a 20 black. That's a good one. That's a jackpot. We're up 370 now. Fantastic. So the first system won 490. We're already up 370, and we have about 3.5 minutes left. That's a 28 black. That's a loss, so we will increase and spin. Here we go. $40 total bet, 20 on each. And that's an 8 black. We'll take that $20 win to the bank. We're up 370. And let's spin. Here we go. That's a 4 black. Okay, so we'll increase again. 30 each, 60 total. And spin. There we go. That's a 17 black. That's a good one. That's a jackpot. Let's see where we're at. We're up 450. Oh my goodness. We're only $40 away from the Holy Grail right now. That happened pretty quickly, and we're at about between 2 and 3 minutes left. That's a 16 red. That's another $10 win. Boy, this is getting close. And let's spin again here. Wow. That's a 29 black. That's another $10 win. We're up 470. Only $20 away from what the Holy Grail just did earlier. Wow. Okay, that's a 26 black. Another partial win. We're only $10 away from that now. Wow, what a contest this has been. We only have 2 minutes left. That's a 32 red. And they're tied. 490 each. Let's spin again. Wow. This is going to be a close one, guys. That's a 7 red. That's a loss, so we will increase. $40 total, 20 on each. And here we go. That's a 33 black. Okay, let's increase. All right, 30 on each, 60 total. About a minute and a half left. That's a 3 red. All right, let's increase. And spend $80 total bet here, and let's see what we get. That's a 12 red. And we're stacking up some losses here. Let's see where we're at now. We're back down to 290, but at any moment we could hit one of those jackpot numbers and jump right ahead of the Holy Grail. So let's see if that can happen. There's a 13 black. That's a nice $50 win. Let's see if we can get one of those jackpot numbers. We have about 45 seconds left. And that's a 36 red. That's a loss, so let's increase. But again, if we can hit one of those jackpot numbers in this last 30 seconds, we could jump ahead. So let's see what happens. That's a 33 black. Another loss. Okay, let's 70 each now is the bet. That dropped us down to 120, but all it takes is a jackpot number to get us back. There's a 10 black. Okay, we lost, and we'll have one more shot here. 80 each, 160 total. Here we go. See what we get. And that's a 3 red, and that's a loss. So we did jump back a bunch here at the end, but just remember that Randall's system, we just ran out of time, but Randall's system probably would have recovered and shot up there to where we were before or even higher once we hit a jackpot number. So the timing at the very end there wasn't good for that system, but both systems performed fantastic throughout the challenge. And again, the Holy Grail won with $490 of profit. Randall's system dropped back to minus 180 there at the end, but that's just because of the timing of it, of when he hit the jackpot numbers. And I hope you really enjoyed today's video, and hope you learned something from it as always. And please give it a like if you did enjoy watching the video and you learned something and you're enjoying the channel. That would be fantastic. Also, please subscribe. I think you will love this community of people if you subscribe. You know, everyone's very active, and you can learn a lot from the people that are subscribers to this channel, and I'm sure they can learn a lot from you as well. So please subscribe. That would be fantastic. And I'm just really appreciate everyone sending systems in all the time. That's what keeps the channel going. And also too, like today, this one was based off of an email that one of you guys sent in. A guy named John sent in saying he wanted to see the Holy Grail against the winner of the bracket challenge head to head. And you know, send me stuff like that as well, and I'll be happy to do it. And that was a lot of fun today. So I just want to thank everyone for everything, and I hope you keep enjoying the videos, and leave me messages down in the comments if you have any questions, or if you want me to do something we haven't done yet, or something we haven't done in a while. Let me know, and that would be awesome. This is the Roulette Master, and have a great day, everybody.